Hi there, this is hand hygiene reinforcement. And so, with the opening of theme parks, hand hygiene is now more important than ever. So, what it does is that it's a system to promote hand hygiene through the use of positive reinforcement slash gamification by rewarding guests with points for washing their hands, often and for the full CDC recommended time of 20 seconds. Ideally, these points would then translate into small discounts on merchandise or food, or even priority queuing in the line. So, what I did essentially is that I reverse engineered Disney's Magic Bands and their park tickets using the NFC MyFair. What happens is that guests would go into the restroom, tap their band in when they start washing their hands, then tap it out when they're finished washing their hands. So guests are then encouraged to continue doing this often by receiving points that they can, I guess, as I said, redeem points or food. So why don't we demonstrate how it works? I was originally going to use this hardware board, but because it doesn't actually scan NFC tags, I ended up having to use my phone. So I'm going to be taking this band here and we'll show you where I will scan it, and you can see the output going here. You can see that output here, and then let's say to show that I can tell them apart, I'm going to scan this card, and you can see that the identity is different. And then let's say if I scan a different card, again the identity is different. So I encountered a lot of challenges where the Raspberry Pi kit that I constructed here did not come with instructions. So I had to find the pinout for wiring the display and guess how it fits together. As I mentioned earlier, this Nordic NRF52 board only supports passive NFC. It can't generate a radio field to read NFC tags, so I had to switch to Android, which is why I'm scanning with my phone. However, with scanning with my phone, the Magic Band and the park tickets, they don't actually use the standard NFC NDEF formats, so you can't use the Android built-in NFC library and you need to access MyFair directly. So I ended up using this library called NXP Taplinks to talk to the MyFair chips. I also discovered that the Magic Bands and the cards actually use different MyFair formats. The Magic Band is a Desfire EV1, and the card tickets are MyFair Ultralight C, and you have to check which kind of one and actually, handle it accordingly. It also was one of the other problems I encountered was the Raspberry Pi doesn't support Qt out of the box, and fixing it requires compiling Qt, but doing so from scratch on a Raspberry Pi takes 46 hours. So I switched to developing on this on my desktop. I guess I should explain. The whole point is that the sensor, in this case, which was my phone, would talk to the Raspberry Pi or the desktop, and that would actually calculate the points and talk to the cloud. That way you can reduce the cost of the deployments by having a bunch of really low-cost sensors and then only having a few what are called IoT gateway, Internet of Things gateways, where those are the ones that have internet access. To kind of show what the Qt was doing, this is what it would have looked like on the device. Imagine like a screen on the wall next to the sink. Here I can do a start search and let's see if the pops up properly. It's always iffy. It's not going to show, is it? Yeah, since I have to record and have the app open in split screen, sometimes it doesn't work properly. But then it would go over, let's say if I pick something random, maybe it'll still kind of go over. So it will go here, and then you'd see kind of the heart that goes across. And then as you would scan, it would show you like the countdown, and then afterwards the stat screen that I can't show you right now. It would show you the amount of points that you've gotten, but I don't have time to show that because I'm out of time. But the Bluetooth actually does connect to this. It just doesn't transmit across, which I can't show you right now because I can actually do the finding devices and it would connect and find the phone. But it's hard to show that when I'm still recording. So Thank you very much for your time.